Hello Warlock, hello Just Wallet, hello Mochi Feast, hello Frogman. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you seen the CRNG write-up? Yeah, I mean, I knew about the cringe in the game before that write-up even came out, because Tickerman has been talking about it in the Discord for a bit. Or like ever since he found out about it, he's been like doing deep dives and like posting things. I just didn't really talk about it on stream because I've been like I'm just like waiting for it to be patched. I figured it'd be best for because he was probably gonna do a write-up, you know. And he has. Honestly, I think it should be fixed in a hotfix. I think that the fix is simple enough that they shouldn't even wait to patch the game on Thursday to patch it. They should just like hotfix it, but it should be like priority number one. Like, in my opinion on the cringe in this game is very different from my opinion on the cringe in Spire 1, because it's very different. Like, it doesn't function in the same way. The cringe in Spire 1 was like, it was minor if you didn't know about it. Like, you couldn't feel it in gameplay. The cringe in this game, you can feel in gameplay. Like, you just notice it. There's a feeling, and I think a lot of people had it, and I had it, of like certain things, and I was correct about certain things feeling like they weren't random in the way that they should be. Like, when Nia's Bones initially came out, I got like guilty twice and debt twice. And I was like, there has to be more curses. I was like, is there any curses in the curse pool? Like, I literally said that. I was like, where are the curses? Like, I thought there were more curses. Are there a lot of curses? But I was getting like only 2 curses. So it's just extremely bizarre. It was like and of course the whole situation is just really bizarre. Well, I mean, I imagine they're pretty embarrassed to release a game in early access that's functionally about randomness that has no randomness. Or like effectively doesn't really have much randomness. Like, it's actually that bad. Like, this is really, really bad. My plan is, when they patch this out of the game, I'm going to go to a different profile, and then when they release the 1.0, I'm going to go to another different profile. That's how big of a deal I think this is. I think this being patched out of the game is like mandatory. It's not a minor thing. It's absolutely massive. The game doesn't have RNG. The CRNG in the first game wasn't that bad though. Like, it was bad, but like you could predict like lightning or pits and stuff, but it was just like correlated randomness within the seed. The CRNG in this game is so much more stupid than that. Because effectively the seeds themselves are not random. So like, you can feel the CRNG in this game. Compared to Spire 1, where you could not feel it. Like, it didn't feel like a thing that existed unless you knew about it. Is there a breakdown anywhere of what this is about? Yeah, you can search up correlated randomness on like Spire's Reddit. There's a Reddit post that links to a blog post made by Tickerman about the entire situation. That'd be the best way to get the information. Yeah, the Nia's Bones thing is like pretty obvious. Like, I noticed it. Of course, I wrote it off as confirmation bias, right? I think that's what a lot of people did. They were like, "Oh, I'm just getting the same curses from Nia's Bones just because, like." But it's just confirmation bias. It's just confirmation bias. But like, everyone noticed it because it's just weird. You only see like 2 different curses from Nia's Bones. Yeah, I saw the large capsule, and that might be part of what makes large capsule feel so good, because theoretically, large capsule should be giving common relics the most often, right? But it gives rare relics like a weirdly high amount of the time, and it cannot actually give a common relic. What's the cringe? Well, the cringe that I'm going to be embracing today, because I don't really want to play the game seriously while this is in the game. It just kind of goes against like the type of game I want to play. I'm gonna just be playing Necrobinder over and over again. Not with really any goals in mind, but like I'm just gonna be playing Necrobinder because I'm bad at Necrobinder. I need to get better at Necrobinder. I play rotating like when I care about winning, but maybe just play Necrobinder. So what do we know about Leafy Poultice? I need to bring up the. Okay, there's the blog. I'm gonna put this in a command. Add that to the title. All right, so Leafy Poultice. What do we know about Leafy Poultice and underdogs? So on Necrobinder, Leafy Poultice in underdogs, the first card is a selection of these cards. These cards aren't too bad. There's like there's like an 8% chance I get a berry though. It's pretty bad. Most of the other things are kind of fine. Researching and the write-up on the issue. Yeah, the write-up is very good. Like the blog post is very good. It's lucky that we found it. I mean, I think it's bad enough that would have been found at some point, regardless of anything. Was it the CRNG Inspire 1? No. This CRNG was not Inspire 1. It did not function like this. It was bad Inspire 1, but it wasn't this bad, like, in my opinion. It wasn't even close to this bad. This is just like the fundamental way this number gets generated. The seed number here is flawed. Like this is linear. Like it's a linear sequence of numbers or something. So it's predictable. Like what happens in the seeds, because if you like get certain parts of the seed, because different things take different sections of the seed, but it's still predictable because like different sections like this like LZ something like this, like where like this portion of the seed will always have this portion of the seed next to it, because the seeds are linearly generated. The Hefty Tablet and Underdogs is crazy for giving you reperform 73% of the time. Yeah. Well, as the first card specifically. Yeah, the Poultice hits on Necrobinder don't look so bad. Let's click Poultice. It's gotta be like alright. Calcify. That is on the list, right? Or is it not? See, they said the values might have already changed because of the 0.1 chain patch. Yeah, Calcify is not on the list. No, it is. It is. It's an 8% chance. Okay. It's one of the 7.83% chances. It is on the list. Okay. So probably it's the same as before. Yeah, there's a 7.83% chance of me getting Calcify here, and I did land that chance. Anyway, I'm pretty likely to get a potion for the first combat. That's another thing that we learned. In Underdogs, you basically always get a potion. So I can play with that in mind, like that I'm probably going to get a potion. Yeah, Cringe Inspire 1 was not, it was different. It was not the same kind of thing, okay? It was Inspire 1, but it did not function the way it functions in this game. It just didn't. Like, just straight up, it just did not function that way. Very, very different. The game is still lagging. Did not function in that way, or were you just not aware of it? Strange Boot Tech came out really late in the game. Yeah, it was similar in the fact that like the seed wasn't, or like, but the seed itself was random. All right, it's just that it would use the same random values for everything in the game, but the seed was random. In this game, the seed is basically not random. You will only see, like, it's impossible to get rebound. Something like it being impossible to get rebound could never happen in Slay the Spire 1. But I guess that's also because there was no alternate X, but like fundamentally this game just doesn't really have random seeds in the same way that it, or in the way that it should, because the way it generates seeds is not correct. Like it shouldn't generate seeds the way it does. It was bad in Spire 1, to be clear. Like it's not like it was fine in Spire 1. It was bad. Should have actually calcified into the thing. Would have been much better of a play. I don't think it's going to save any HP though, because I didn't kill that turn anyway. Pull in some aggro. Gonna chill. Yeah, I don't need it. Like, just go after 4 elites. How doable is it? Strike remove, pull aggro on the deck. Bone shards calcify, drain power. The Doom Potion. It's probably pretty doable. Plan on kind of using the Doom Pot in this fight. Try to keep the Doom Potion. Probably worth it. The potion's very good, right? This does have to outblock the Teriel, but with -1 strike, it should be pretty doable. There's a lot of like really good events I can get as well, like the retain event, the upgrade or the remove 1 event. We get CRNG and the Gigastall cringe in the same patch. Well, they came from the same place, the same group of people. These people are just, you know, they got problems. But, you know, thank them for the fact that these things are going to get patched. You know, they're so cringe that they find these things. And they're guaranteed to get patched. All right, Pulse is like okay here. Okay. Maybe I need it, but I don't think I need it. Ooh. Not the ideal draw. I think we're almost to the point where we can stall the fight. We have another defend plus. I think I drain power here, right? Yeah. One more defend pluses. Defend was better there because it takes 8. Eleven's too much. Learning a lot. Thanks for the streams. Glad you're enjoying them. Set this up. Narrow search card. Do we have no upgrades, but we still have a drain power. You died in Act 1 on Necro. Should you uninstall? Probably. I could just go this way because I get like a remove. That's pretty good. I prefer the relic. I don't know about resting here. Do I need to? Kind of solved the game already. I'll just rest. Lethal there, sadly. Maybe I should have done this into snap on the thing. Probably fine. High five, I have a calcify. Makes it a little bit better. But like, bad, right? It's an attack. Could use some Doom Potion now if I'm afraid for any reason. Not. Just kill this one. Probably much better, right? Strom doesn't do anything here. Speed Potion is like fine. Maybe a bit better than this potion. I don't know. So we know so we know this will never give us rebound. That's impossible. It's probably going to give us distraction. That's like the most likely by far. Also, our opening like bottom 3 relic was Leafy Poultice. So we know this relic or this card's going to be either Rip and Tear or Stack, guaranteed. It will be guaranteed to be Rip and Tear or Stack. If it's going to be Rip and Tear or Stack, then that means we know that the relic it's going to give us is guaranteed to be the boot. Oh my god. It's always the boot, chat. We get the boot no matter what. That's insane. %100% boot odds. Holy crap. That's broken. How did I know? How did I know? How did I know? How was I aware? Insane. How does he know? How does he always know? Speed Potion here, but like I'm pretty guaranteed to draw into more block, right? They'll always split it. I do get an extra turn. Strike, snap on Grave Warden. is worth a Doom pot. Defy's pretty good. So the only reason to rest until Laga here is like if I'm so desperate to play Neurosurge, right? Then I'm like, oh, I have to rest because I need to play Neurosurge. Otherwise, like the Snap Grave Warden, you know, thing with the Happy Flower. And especially with Calcify Plus, we just sort of whittle it down over time and block for a very long time. I'd like to be able to snap like the Neurosurge into my hand, and I can even play it at some point. Like, I should be pretty good at this fight, right? Maybe I'm like randomly not good at this fight, and then I'm gonna die. I really want a Neurosurge. How many turns do I have if I Neurosurge? Redoom to myself. I have 6 turns. I think I can do it. Want to snap another card here for sure. Well, I just snap the bodyguard. Come on, man. As long as I don't shuffle it out, it's like kind of fine, right? Oh wait, I only have 2 turns left? How do I ever kill in 2 turns? It goes to 15 and then to 18. I did like the math totally wrong here, didn't I? Yeah, even if I play everything next turn, it's just not enough damage. And like I have this. You can do some math here. Yeah, let's do some math. I think I might have lethal next turn. 33 goes to... I mean, 33 is right now. It has 9 plus 24. 33. And then plus 6, 39. So 39 plus 16. Plus 16 plus 15. 70 already. Yeah, it's like super dead. If I play this plus this, I take 1, and then I do 33, 34, 35. 35 plus 16 plus... It is doing the multi-hit next turn, though. I need to not die to that. feel like speed potion always lives, right? Yeah. I'm always fine here. Just go unleash. Now. Strike. And then we play. Bone Shards is 15 damage. So it goes to 30. That's already enough. I can play defend. We block 13. We take 11. But we don't die to the Doom. We go into Doom range, but we don't die to the Doom. I mean, it can do strike skill here, 14. The 2 strike skills, right? We just play 2 strike. Because then the Osti block. We know there's any HP. Right. Transfigure Sentry mode. Sentry mode combos really nicely with Calcify. And it wasn't exactly lethal. Because it took 6 damage from Thorn, so 6 damage over lethal. So what's our boss relic going to be? We don't know, right? I mean, we could know if we did like a deeper dive into we did a deeper dive into the cringe, then we would actually know what our boss relic's going to be here, right? So it depends on what boss we get. Let's memorize what our first combat gold was, though. Okay, we got 7 gold in the first combat. You can't predict what ancient you're gonna get, but you can predict what relic you're gonna get when you see the ancient, which isn't obviously very useful, but it does give you like a set of relics that you could get. I think I just want damage over time. Entry mode. So yeah, we get Tez. And like we know because we got in Underdogs. I could have predicted it before, but because we got Leafy Poultice, our chance to get was about evenly distributed. Like Hot Cocoa, Yummy Cookie, and Nutritious Soup were all about as likely as each other. We got these options though. I think it's just Candle. It just looks like Candle. We just like go this way. We have Planisphere. We could just do this. Get a lot of healing. And also less fights, so we're like using less Candle anyway. So we don't need the extra fire as much. Still nice to have. Say we get 2 extra Holly fights in here, then we're out by here. But we like have so much healing that we're probably fine. I guess we get 3 Holly fights, it gets really weird. But... I don't want to lose my bone shards, but we have like damage over time here. Random upgraded Sleight of Flesh. I mean, it's pretty easy to put in play, so maybe it's fine. It doesn't really do much in the deck right now. It's upgraded. It doesn't do nothing. Ow. I split up that turn, maybe I could have. Another Defy. High 5, but Calcify and Sleight of Flush is such a stupidly good damage card. But Defy. That's from a Strike. Card's useless. It's much better than a Strike. Very bad opening hand. Better to play the Bone Shards this turn, so that's why I'm waiting. Spur to maintain the big Osty. Oh my god, we actually did get... It's not the maximum amount, but it's almost the maximum amount. At least I didn't actually get the maximum amount. Yeah, I like drawing more cards, but can I die in this elite fight if I take this damage? I'm kind of okay at all of them. I don't think so. Could draw one here and try to hit. I'm pretty likely to. I always hit something useful, right? Play Pelago first. Then. This is the worst card I could have possibly drawn. Fine, no. Okay. Remove a strike. Obviously, I have to use the pumpkin candle here, and then hopefully use it here as well. Entropy's pretty good. You know, maybe with an entropy. Entropy kind of unlocks if we see the scythe, we can stall forever and get an infinite scythe. Yes. Would you enjoy that, chat? Actually, I kind of can't because I have bronze skill. All right, I think this is the best thing in the shop. Naturally. Kill next turn. Capture their spirit. You can kind of start looping with this, but there is like obviously the Aeon Glass problem to solve. Also, am I just gonna die to Knowledge Demon? I mean, probably not. It's like if I don't drink power a couple of times in that fight, it can get a little weird. But... Oh, I have 4 energy. Literally, how can it be bad? I have 4 energy. Plus 4. That's 3. In my head 3 was 4. Going. Rattle. I have 2 calcifies. Let's do it. Really? Go through this again. At least I drew that, so I can top 3 potion here pretty happily. Only does 17 times 3 this turn. Just like something, but... Do I capture Spirit here? Or do I just Spur? And then next turn play all blocks. Kind of getting destroyed anyway, though. Capture Spirit I can potentially kill next turn. At least I never die in this fight. Okay, I can go Great Board and Defend Spur. And then next turn we kill. Call of the Void, so we can exploit our the Scythe that we're gonna get, and then we can the Scythe to infinity. Second Norse Arch isn't bad. We're just kind of going for the big, like, calcify one-shot Osti build thing. Like, where you just make a huge rattle on turn 1. Or at least very quickly. Kind of hard to use in the, or in some of the fight. Versus, like, Call of the Void or Banshee's Cry, which is a little bit easier to use. It's a good call. I'm gonna have to fight the guy. I really feel like I can afford... I have 5 energy per turn. the rare 5 energy per turn. Or any correlated RNG on like which curses I'm gonna get from this boss rally. You can go to 2 shops pretty easily and just like remove the curses, but it's like all of my gold. It's like 200 and 250 gold to remove. Five energy per turn even good. I mean, it's pretty good, but pretty expensive. You have to not have turn 1s anymore. You also just take the parasol. But I feel like my loop's getting pretty strong at this point. Make people's runs like 5 hours. I mean, if it stayed in the game and then people actually committed to like getting as good as possible and winning as often as possible, yes, people would be, they'd have like a whole ass spreadsheet next to them, like every single option that was going to be. But of course, that's not going to happen. Like, people aren't going to want to take the game seriously if this is in the game, so they'll either mod it out or wait for it to be patched. We modded it out in Spire 1. Like, we just got rid of it. I died in normality. 3 floors. I don't think so. But maybe it's not impossible. You can wish normality at the end of the turn. Already 1 to all, huh? Pretty good. Guess you always die this turn. That's fine. I'll post propose it fixed, plus it's kind of embarrassing for them, so look. Yeah, they'll fix it. I don't think it'll be in the game after the next patch. I would be pretty surprised. It'd be more than pretty surprised. I'd be like kind of mind blown if it was still in the game. Wish for Grave Warden. Warden snap the soul into my hand. Bury me. You need to like draw into stuff, huh? Otherwise, I'm like kind of dead. Oh wait, I could have. Oh, I could have done something way better here, huh? Oh, that's so... I didn't even like think about that specific interaction, huh? You know, that's okay. That right hand. I don't think so. How do I like end this fight? Like they're all at like 2 HP, but like how do I kill? Or like this? This? Played around it. They'll kind of own me, but I played around it. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, I don't really need another Slide of Flesh Plus. Doesn't feel like the most necessary thing. Viagra Plus seems fine. Okay, the normality has to go, but outside of that, pretty free to do whatever I want in this shop. Buy Kafuda. Just kind of to buff my block cards. A pseudo 3 deck. Go 4 elites on the left, but seems ambitious. Also just buy the Page Storm. Page Storm draw through all of my defies and stuff. I'll buy Page Storm. My deck should be a lot better now that I don't have a normality in it. It's a wild concept, but normality does make your deck worse. Pretty sure that's true. You got like full aggro minus. Play it. Roughly good enough. Gain the soul. The next turn, Asti should be able to kill this guy. Gotta make the Asti big so I can keep it alive and then win. That's the last one of those I have to do. Yeah, Page Storm plus, Call of the Void plus, Calcify plus, Capture Spirit plus. All these things are really good. And it always adds 5? Yeah, it does. And it is good because of that. You sort of just have to kill the enemies. Just like get more options. Options are good. like this to be set up more than anything. Pawn score is very, very good. Maybe that hard to do though. Play that's dead. Tungsten Rodney. So right hand pulls back every time I play a pull aggro and does like 1 billion damage. Dirge is just dirge. Oh, dirge. No. Gamble. Better than the other thing anyway. Okay. Good turn one. I don't know why I'm attacking this one. It doesn't really matter. I'm like totally invincible in this fight. Draw that hand every single turn. Seems like a pretty good hand. I don't know, kill this one really. If I can get my thing set up, that'd be great. I'll die this turn no matter what I do. Another right hand. Flurry of Blows build. God, it's the guy. So isn't a Navamid? Yeah, I should add Navamid. You're truing. Wait a minute. Hard time's insane. Oh, it's less insane than I thought actually, because you know it makes that cost more as well. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I want to kill next turn. Is that even like doable? What doable? Apparently it's not doable. It sucks. all chat's fault. More calcify. Just make this deck the worst thing ever. It was really good. And some frame skipping. Yeah, since I dropped 1% of my frames. It looks good now on the OBS. Is it still bad for you guys? Might have just been a small internet or Twitch hiccup. One of the two. I should not take these cards. These cards are not. They're not worth it. We got Page Storm. Probably the best card in the deck to get. $54, huh? Will I just die if I do that, though? That's like a lot of damage to the queen, but maybe I should have just killed the minion, because now I like have 1 defy. I'm not cycling all that well. My next turn kind of sucks, you know? Times 9. I have like no weakness. She's almost dead, but she's not dead. Kind of close. All right, playing Neurosurge in the next fight's like a little bit of a dicey thing to do. I could have probably just built a better deck than this instead of just taking a bunch of silly, stupid cards. I have no way to like exhaust down and just win with Capture Spirit being 0 cost with the Touch of Insanity, which was probably going to be the plan. If I didn't, you know, make my deck whatever this deck is. Because like if I play Neurosearch here, isn't it just bad? Go get like Light of Flesh or something. I need it in play. Keep the fear, or I can just put a soul in. Fear's like, alright, later. The soul. You need to like shuffle out the right hand. It's like, very important. What do I do with this draw pile? If I don't calcify, where's the block coming from? Where's the damage coming from, I mean? We have to Neurosurge now, yeah? Doesn't feel like a particularly good situation. They just deal so much damage. So it has to die like immediately. I don't have time to waste. And unfortunately, I'm wasting time. Which isn't good when I don't have time to waste. It has to be dead here. And maybe we can set up the big unleash or the big rattle next turn. Oh wait, not next turn. The turn after. I can't do it this turn. That is how the game works. But we have rattle on our draw pile. And a seek. Like one seek's not going to be good enough. Now the rattle shuffled out, and there's just no kill in sight. It's actually so frustrating. Probably a way to play this. I'm just playing bad lines. Only 17 times 2. How pathetic is that? There's like no hope of ever getting back around to this rattle, right? In time. It's just over. We're already at 15. We have 2 turns to kill. I have to kill next turn or I'm dead. Which is impossible. Unless I get like a bunch of souls in the draw pile and somehow redraw rattle with right hand pull aggro, like all that working out exactly how it needs to be with this extra thing being added to my draw pile. I need like this bar of time next turn. All those souls. I don't have the thing set up. Dredge? Yeah, Dredge would kill. But I can't play cards this turn. Alright, that's GG. Obnoxious. Actually, just obnoxious. I hate this character so much. Just makes no sense to me. Like, I can't play automatically. I have to sit in here and think for like 20 hours to actually play a good enough line to win. I needed to snap the thing, right? Like that's what needed to happen. I needed to snap the rattle at some point so that this wouldn't happen. I'm just so bad at this character. It's actually just so freaking stupid how bad I am with this character. That's why this is the only character I'm going to play until CRNG is gone, because I need to. Like, I'm actually just fine at every other character, but like I'm abysmally terrible at this character. I feel like my mindset of being bad at this character is making me even worse at this character, though. Like, I'm not actually this bad. I'm just like thinking I'm so bad that I'm like throwing every single run. Just like a mindset thing. I like just do this. Like, just realize what the plan is and then execute on the plan. Add the freaking thing to the thing and then just win the fight easily. Like, that's all I have to do. That's all I have to do is just do that and then the fight's over. Because that's the only way I die, is like this not retaining. Does it even matter, or am I just dead anyway? Feels like I'm just dead anyway. I like the neurosurge acceleration. Like I have to kill it this turn, which is... I don't know, but that means I have the neurosurge acceleration for later, right? But it needs to like die this turn. You can do 17 times 5. Not nearly enough damage. We can do 17 times 6. Plus... Wait, why is that unupgraded? Where's my upgraded one? Don't I have a right-hand plus? No, they're both unupgraded. 14 times 3. Plus... I mean, it's not even close. Stop thinking about it. It's not even remotely close. Fear's not enough. I'd have to like get neurosearch here. Like play with literally any brain going towards what I'm supposed to be doing. Is this enough? It is in the sense that I will kill before the next time it attacks her. Like Severance. I have the boot? Oh my god. I could have won the last fight. I didn't play attacks on the like other turn. But I could have actually dealt meaningful damage because I have the boot. Like literally just put any brain power at all into winning the fight instead of just like being stupid. Like I just have to time things correctly, like just time this stuff correctly. The deck is more than good enough to win. You just have to time your cards properly. That could have also probably just been a better deck than this. Like bad deck building, bad gameplay, bad everything. also, you know, who cares? The game's not real right now. This isn't even like an actual game. This game's fake. There's no RNG in this game that's about RNG. It's like not even a real game. So who even cares? Like for real. I actually will start playing on a new profile when the new game comes. When the new game comes out, when Slay the Spire 3 comes out, when they patch this garbage out, that's when Slay the Spire 3 releases, and then we can play the actual game. Is there any CRNG about random rare? There probably is, but I don't think it was in the thing. Yeah, there almost definitely is like a way you could abuse it. Like if you had like a table, you could know like which one you're gonna get. I don't like Silk and Trust. I think it's cringe and bad and stupid and bad. Oh, soul build. Soul build? Anyone making a soul deck? My game is constantly lagging. And they released a patch to fix my game constantly lagging. How strong is this deck? It didn't have like a random Devour Life in my deck. I feel like it'd be pretty strong, but I do have a random Devour Life in my deck. So I'm not like weak or anything. The seed itself that's broken is just they separated it into multiple RNG brackets, basically, and given that it happens in one bucket, heavily restricts the distribution of outcomes in the other buckets. Yeah, you can describe it more complicated. You know, I'm describing it in a simple way because I don't understand it all that well, but like the seeds are kind of messed up, right? In the sense that they're not like if you roll an overgrowth seed, there's just only a set number of things that can happen, because you can't get any of the RNG that would be in the underdog seed. Kind of. And that you can describe that like a bunch of different ways. Yeah, I guess card rewards aren't messed up, but like a lot of other things are. It's funny how lightning orbs are messed up in both games. I find that entertaining. It's definitely not intended. It is 1,000,000,000% not intended. Well, this sucks. It's like exactly bad shuffle twice. So I can't use Liquid Memories in the good way at all. Free time. Is it just like impossible? It might actually just be impossible to use Liquid Memories in the good way here. Okay, well, we actually drew the defend on the good turn for the first time in the entire fight. I don't know, this doesn't feel very good. Maybe I would just go to the event so I don't have to like play the act. If I go to the events, I can just like upgrade Bodyguard and then, you know, GG. Got a Curse and a Living Fog. Oh, it was already weekend. I don't play the fight anymore. Oblivion. Time for you to go to Oblivion. I can't afford it, right? I don't know, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Feels like I maybe can't though. Waterfall Giant here is not exactly a free fight. Draw my cards in the wrong order. Well, I unblocked for 5 that turn. Oh yeah, because that's how Deathbringer works. 109 Doom right now. It's exploding for 44. And I don't have an Austin anymore. Wait, I don't have Oblivion in my hand? What? No, I do. So what's the math here? Oh, these only deal 4, but they deal 7. 7, 7, 11. Oh, but if I don't... Oh, but if I have the defend... 57. 163, I'm 1 damage off. Damage off. I'm just sitting here processing being 1 damage off. Don't mind me. $14. 11. It needs to die this turn so that I can do like bodyguard into the double defend thing. Like, it has to die right now, and it's not dying right now. I have to like draw pot into bodyguard unleash. Technically does deal more damage. I still have to play this strike. Again, I'm 1 damage off. Then I have to draw bodyguard here, which is like impossible. If I get the double defend next turn, maybe. I had to bottom deck all 3 of those. I just don't. I knew I was gonna die. I like played directly into the situation that kills me. Yeah, random rare is very bad. Random rare is unpickably bad. This thing is just like actually unpickable. But I already knew that. My Necro's so hard. Necro's not that hard. I am just like playing tilted. I'm just playing tilted. It's not about Necrobinder. It's just tilted gameplay. That is a ridiculously good transform too. Nonsensically broken. Oh boy. How much should I take here? 1,000. Hoping I can have some fun this run. I haven't like had fun with Necrobinder in like 1,000 years. Flatten them. still just gonna miraculously die in this fight. Like that was my big turn. I really don't want to do a bond shards. Honestly, one of my bigger issues with this character is I just hate bone shards. I just don't like the card. My Papa gets it. I just want to play Sycam. Not even dead. Like just thinking I need a calcify. Then a calcify spawn. This run is blessed. This run is so blessed. Oh my god, this run is so blessed. It's like, this is amazing. This is improving my mood drastically. Sickle. Oh my god. Wait, what about Dredge though? I think it's just Dredge, right? Dredge is so freaking good. $29 Austie. is I need friendship, right? Like, ew. Those cards don't say do the thing on it. Remove every card that doesn't say suck 'em. But then what do I do about the thingies? I just don't care about them because I have no base cards. Probably just take the Coco. You can do like big dredge combos in turn 1. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally off base because I don't freaking play this garbage character. So. Dirge with Coco. Something, right? I'm just destroying everything right now. Maybe I spoke too soon. I think 19, jeez. Tough. Bright Lights is cute, but I'm like okay against all 3 of them. Okay-ish. But like I don't want to play the run, so I'm just... I just get like 50 fetches. I actually want 50 fetches. I think no exaggeration. That's the worst turn 1 I've had so far. It's a good indicator that we've hit the hard pulls. is. We can do fetch infinite. I don't have any draw. Dickerman's in chat? You're not be able to push updates to mobile port or something. Nothing to do with. Yeah. That's why they couldn't do it. Because of the mobile. Which is pretty cringe. I can put this thing on my Sikkim. That doesn't actually sound very good. Card draw. A mid. God. What's happening to me? That was like actually my turn. It's insanely garbage. Uh-oh. That thing is happening. That thing where you walk into a billion hallway fights from question marks and you die because you're Necrobinder and your deck doesn't actually do anything with your Necrobinder. Oh, finally. Alright. We're gonna game now. The deck is fully put together. Oh, nice debuff, bro. I had no idea what's going on. This guy's just clueless. Oh no, my strength and my dexterity. Oh god, my strength and my dexterity. Come on. Sick 'em. There we go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, yes. Look at that. Big Oshti. The guys. Ow. Like the worst card I could have drawn. That's good. I'm just dead. I'm just dead, right? Just stream my deck upside down. kind of need this potion. I'll like never gain control of the fight. They'll just keep hitting me without energy. Sorry about my game constantly lagging. I have actually no idea how to fix this problem. Might just stop playing with mods. Why didn't I turn around? Just so zoned out. Alright, win the fight kinda soonish, but I need friendship. It doesn't even matter. I have friendship in play, but like I just die next turn, right? Combo just is too slow. It's good, but like it's too slow. Maybe I have lethal here actually. I get sort of like all my future combo potential, but maybe it doesn't really. This is why I took the Capture Spirit so excitedly. It's actually like a core part of this kind of thing. Like none of your cards do anything but play with Asti. You don't like actually want to play traditional cards at all. Except for maybe Undeath. Sentry mode's pretty good too. Sentry mode works with Calcify and with Sikkim, and it works with all the Asti attack stuff that I have in my deck. Sentry mode works with all of it. Which is pretty good. I think I need this more. Really hoping for Music Box here. It's just sad. It's just depressing. Music Box would have been so good. You can see why I picked the Undeath. I wish more runs were like this. This kind of deck makes so much more intuitive sense to me than like the other types of decks that this character plays. Yeah, I just kind of I get what I'm meant to do. This is why, like, in my music, this is a Renoir from the Clair Obscure game. Right. We could have taken Call of the Void, and then I could use the Scythe here to make infinite infinite Scythe procs, and that would be my solution to Aeon Glass. Sadly, I didn't take Call of the Void, so I can't do that. Deck actually needs to start looping like now. I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna never loop. Capture Spirit has to be the starter, right? I guess Dirge can also kind of be the starter. Okay, Cleanse can like get me to the loop, but it doesn't like actually help against Aeon Glass. Pretty much entirely make believe in that fight. So maybe just take a Defy. The Aeon Glass is like the problem. That's so good. It's so unreasonably good. I need to strip this guy's artifact so that the thing will actually work on it. Another capture spirit? Is that what we're doing? You just play like 2 things, and then capture spirit, spam. Also artifact strip, insane. This is actually insane. I have a whole ass layer of artifact strip now. Wolf from below doesn't really work here. Wish it did though, because I'm pretty afraid of the Aeon glass right now. But they don't really have any like extra answers. Just about the rattle one-shotting it. It's like kind of the whole answer. It's just rattle, please one-shot. Poniosity is probably big enough. Really? Kind of weird. But maybe this turn I can do something. Kind of decimated, but you know, there's an Aeon Glass in front of me. Definitely not winning yet. A lot I have to do. All right, is that good enough? Is that good enough? It might not be. That was my best turn, and it's not even like close to any other turn ever remotely resembling that turn. That's probably good enough. Was Sikkim always good? I mean, Sikkim was just never really necessary because you didn't need to build your deck like this to like have a good Aeon Glass matchup. Like in previous patches, you could just like take out all the Ostia attack stuff, just have like the delay, capture spirit, and bodyguard plus, and that was enough to win the round. But on this patch, like you have to have this damage package. So I can go for the 2 weeks in between. Before the buff, yes. Yes. Sikkim was good on that patch, like before the buff. It was fine before the buff. It got a lot better. It's still like kind of situational, but it got a lot better. I think one of the main situations for it is Dredge, and I got Sikkim Dredge from a Transform 2 start. Honestly, like if I didn't start with Sikkim and Dredge in my deck, and if I start with Sikkim and Dredge in my deck and I don't win the run, like you know I'm playing the worst you've ever seen. Like it's actually crazy. That is such a good start. And then like I immediately got a fetch and a calcify and a flatten. And then another dredge, like it's actually so good. And once I had the rattle, like the deck was just very strong. Without the rattle, there's like no plan against Aeon Glass with this. No. Yeah, I would just say the Aussie attack stuff, like the Sikkim Dredge, like combo with the rattle and all that, is just kind of on the same level as the Sleight of Flesh stuff. Maybe a bit worse, but like it's similar in terms of like what it can do, just because how good it is against Infested Prism and Aeon Glass. Like it is effective against both of those guys. I was gonna record my explained Necrobinder run today, really for myself just as much as for everyone else, because like I was hoping sitting down and actually thinking through my decisions on Necrobinder run would help me learn the character. But I don't think I will with the CRNG in the game. I don't really want to make any like serious content until that's gone. I just don't. How did I get rid of all the strikes? I transformed 2 at Niao, and then I removed at 3 shops. Which explains all 4 of the strikes being gone. I really should like have taken this Call of Void. Then I could have taken the Scythe here. And we could have stalled. Is there a fight I could have stalled? This fight scales, right? Yeah. Maybe it doesn't scale fast enough. It might not scale fast enough. Probably does though. Like the spur helps. Game already has enough cringe in it. Yeah, but we gotta get them to remove all the stuff. You know, we're in early access for a reason. We gotta get all the stuff out. You get this, don't you, Tick him in? Like I feel like we're on the same side. We gotta get all this shit out in the game. I do not want to 2 years down the line be stalling for 5 hours to make a scythe that one shots the whole game so I can beat Act 4. Like that's not something I want to do. No. Just like get it out of the game. Yeah, they took Hidden Gem out of card generation. They can just do what they did to Hidden Gem to this guy. Like the exact same thing, where it can't apply to the same card twice, and where it can't be generated. And I can do the same thing to Nightmare, because white, like, this one is just actually insulting to me. The fact that Nightmare is in the same state that it was in Spire 1 after everything we did in Spire 1, and it's in the same state. It's the same thing. It just, the same card can still be generated. Like, what are we doing? How? After all that, like, how? How is it still in that state? That's insane. I feel personally offended. They had to know about the Alchemized stall, though, right? There's like no way they don't know about the Alchemized stall. There's no way they don't know about it. They're just like, oh, we moved it to colorless, so it's not a problem anymore. But like, we took out Nori's Codex. You know? It doesn't matter if 0.1% of the player base care or stall like that. That's not relevant. It's such an easy thing to fix. And 0% of the player base cares if Nightmare can be generated, right? Like, that's just not a real argument. They don't even have card gen. Like, Discovery was one of the main ways to do it. Discovery was like one of the primary ways it would happen. And it's still in the game in the same exact state. It doesn't happen as often because Alchemize isn't in your card pool. That's like the main change. And like Dead Branch doesn't exist. And Nori's Codex. Can you skip Discovery? Yes. You can skip Discovery in this game. So it stalls a lot faster and also better. Like some situations where it wouldn't work in Spire 1, it will work in this game. Very rarely. It's like 1 or 2 situations where you would like take damage and it wouldn't be worth it. Because your deck would fill a card. It's only really in early game that can be true. Time to continue bashing my head against the Necrominder wall. Oh my god, Shears shows up more often in Underdogs, which actually makes so much sense to me. Like, this makes so much sense that Shears shows up more often in Underdogs, because that feels true. Like, that really does feel true. Like, I always get removed to, like, Necrominder Underdogs. It's, like, part of what makes Underdogs feel so trivially easy on this character. That you just, like, constantly get removed to. Of course, you're just in creative mode as soon as you remove 2 cards in Underdogs. Do literally whatever you want. Could kill this one and take 2. Or I could just block triple defend. No, it's worth it to take 2. Sculpting Strike solves the guy. Same. Anyone removing? Doing the last strike to prevent the Tez Soup CRNG. Oh god. You're right. How do I get this card out of my deck? Oh no. It's gonna be in my deck and I'm gonna get freaking soup. No. I could take a Sculpting Strike. Thing is, I can't like deal with the eels at all, so I might like need a Sculpting Strike and then the defend to have the thing on it. Because now I can like Sculpting Strike away my last strike, and then I don't draw that anymore. But then I draw the Sculpting Strike, but I need to be able to get rid of like 2 cards, right? To actually draw the defend every turn. Maybe the upgrade's Bodyguard then if I have the Grave Warden. The upgrade's probably still just this defend. It's too strong. Block pot next turn. Transfigure to replay Bodyguard plus. GG. I mean, fetch is just infinite power. Like 3 damage every turn. Okay, gives me a turn off. Don't know what that's all about, but it does. Deathbringer's probably pretty good. Okay. So I could dodge an elite. I don't think I need to though. The Terrifying Eel. Guard of the strike on turn 1, so the fight's probably very easy. Like there is like a problem this turn. Maybe I should have been Sculpting Strike, actually. We got it here. Did Sculpting Strike here, right? Get rid of this defense. The defense are just all bad. Dawn's Worship, Deathbringer, but I like don't care at all. Ow. Selfish die at some point. I think it does. Not too afraid of selfish. Oh, what are we getting here? Okay, we have shears. So we know we are guaranteed to get... That's green-red. Green-red is the flash distraction pool. Guarantees that we're going to get dream catcher. Is that true? There's like a 50-50. If it, we'll get Dreamcatcher or Parry Out. Yeah. Parry Out's kind of bad. And that means we'll get Clash or Distraction. Clash would be unbelievably bad. So we probably just take the Relic. Okay, we got Dreamcatcher, that's okay. So we would have got Distraction. I should have played the other thing. I don't know, I played Strike there. It doesn't really matter. Ow. Dig. We can make it ethereal with the strike, and then we can get the Hey, where's Tent? Oh my god, Tent would be so good here. Yeah, we can get the Page Storm. Ethereal Undeath Page Storm. I can also take Veil Piercer, make Deathbringer ethereal, and it costs 0. When I play Veil Piercer into it. I can also do that to Beckons, but playing them would be kind of weird. Ethereal Beckon's just kind of weird in general. Oh god, it's the guy. Oh no. I'm dead. No. It deals 0 damage to me. No. God. So scary, man. Ooh, Page Storm, Undeath, Sculpting Strike, the combo of the Holy Age. Infinite. Just thinking. If I need to rest into this ball. I just like need to line up the page storm with the thing, right? I line up the page storm with the thing, like, or the thing with the thing. What? Oh yeah, that's what. I need to play that card. You like sculpting strike on the defend. Technically, I could draw a lethal amount of beckons if I get really unlucky. I could just play Deathbringer. Beckon. I don't have to do that much more to kill. I draw 4 beckon. We'll see next turn. I can like doom pot whenever. Yeah. As soon as like I feel like I'm gonna die. That's not even lethal. Okay, just kidding. Okay. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Annoying. End of days. Olivia and Page Storm Undeath is really funny. Like, really funny. I should probably just end their days. Oh, imbued end of days. Shrimp. Wow, imbued end of days. Or you can just take the cringe option because it's like really good. I don't care. I'm doing this. I think it might be worse though. I think it is worse. I'm pretty sure it's worse. But yeah. Bye-bye. Double sculpting through. Or is it time for 10? Tint. What? Hold on, that's not tint. Infinite? Wait, double page storm. Infinite. Double page storm impatience plus scourge veil piercer infinite. Wait. Am I cooking? I don't think I'm cooking. There's got to be some way to go infinite, right? Yeah, what if we just like go to the next shop? Like we just dodge this shop completely. Or we just buy impatience. And then we go to the next shop, and if there's nothing, we remove. I believe in the defect. Wait, 190 gold? Wait, that's not a good number. I need to go to this thing. Okay, maybe this is just a bad idea. Maybe it's just a bad idea. So now I get this. So I can put perfect fit on undeath. Probably pretty good. I mean, is it? I have to sculpting strike it, but if I sculpting strike it, it's really good. Invoke for the infinite. Exponential. Thing is, can this deal with like the guy? The Aongle ass? You can just sculpting strike every single wither, right? Like, I haven't been able to sculpting strike that card a single time. My page from GG. Really? The worst draw ever. Actually, was it guaranteed? I shouldn't have drawn cards, should I? Mistake. Stake, you might say. Pull from. I mean. Are we too slow for this fight that we're about to do? Yeah, the friendship is upgraded. Like, holy crap. Look. I guess, how do I ever line the things up together in this fight? That's the problem. It all starts with sculpting, striking, and defend. We take puzzle this turn, and then it lines up this turn. Oh, beautiful. Times 3. Absolutely insanely broken. I mean, it's worse in this fight than it is in most fights. That's like true, right? If I don't draw it here, I shuffle it out. Wait, but I shuffle it out like this. Hold on. Yeah. That's broken. A perfect fit. I mean, we have to end it with the pull from below, right? But I can't take damage doing that. 25 times. Okay, Sheriff Fate's unpickable. Actual unpickable garbage trash. Useless. All this is just terrible. Anyone skipping? All right, let's skip our boss relic. Wait, what? Where's the skip button? How do I skip? My skip. Did we see these like 2 runs ago? Yeah, this is called correlated RNG. Guaranteed that it's these. So freaking stupid, man. Wish to set up the combo. Yeah, I don't think you want to think about what Wish does to this deck. It's not a pretty thought. What the curses do. Curses are not good in this deck that we've built here. Too clumsy from Wishes? Hold on. What? Correlated RNG. That's the only reason I bricked there. Not my fault. I should have attack potted last turn. God, it's the guy. Wait, how do I kill this guy? We do this. I actually like need mass exhaust in this deck. That's why it doesn't work, is because like I have to exhaust so many cards. Well, it's kind of an insane fight if you think about it. Kind of unhinged gameplay. Shop is so good. It hurts my soul how good this shop is. There's like too much I have to do, right? If I have Capture Spirit, I like need the Haunt. I need to remove. Like, I can't float 2 curses in this deck forever. It will die. To beat Aeon Glass, like the pull from below has to become big enough to kill it, which is impossible. Move and then duplicate deck. I like where your head's at. I like how you think. I like need the souls is the thing. I wouldn't say I'm particularly excited to play the next 2 floors, but you know, it'll be okay. One is 38, 58. We should definitely play Deathbringer, right? A bit too good. Thank you, Red Mask. Or Bag of Marbles. Yeah, thank you, Bag of Marbles. That's what I actually have. The guys. They make my whole deck ethereal. Can I shuffle here? Dear God. Alright, I already have 2 layers of artifact strip. I kind of need the Vuln for the pull from below play, though. On the Aeon Glass. Like, that's where we're at this point. We have to line, like, everything up. So many things we have to line up. It'll work, I believe, in the defect. Got like Undeath, Deathbringer. Like, how do I survive the next few turns? The deck is so slow. I don't know. That's a die soon, which is like not the easiest thing to do, actually. Block this turn with the Undeaths. Yeah, that went pretty well. All right, we get... Okay, so theoretically, if the situation is bad enough, is there a fight I could stall? Because I could take this thing, stall a fight forever with a power potion into the guy, make a big enough scythe to one-shot the Aeon Glass. It's a thought. It's a thought. Something to think about. How does the scythe thing work? You can have a copy of Call of the Void, and then if you use it to generate infinite friendships, and then use it to also generate the transfigures to play on the scythe, you can replay scythe. This takes longer than you might think, though, because each play of the scythe will increase the damage. So you need like 1,000 friendships. It's gonna take like your entire life to do this stall. But yeah, you can make it arbitrarily high, the scythe, with that. It's mostly a joke. Or entirely a joke. I really need to upgrade this pull from below, because it's like my entire damage plan against the guy. I do have another elite that I'm doing, though, which I'm not looking forward to. Maybe we have to rest here. I wonder if I'm meant to take the fear. What about the Death March? Does Death March like function with Page Storm? It does, right? Like do the whole Undeath combo and then draw into Death March and Death March. Maybe I need more damage. Page Storm. Maybe it was 2 damage on. No, it's probably Page Storm. This would not be silly, right? No way. What I have to accomplish this turn? It's possible. Go grab, invoke and play it. Invoke's not good here. I should play it just to draw more cards. Damn it. I'm getting burned here. I might be. Jesus. Oh. Looking too great. Technically get going. Okay. Well, that ended the run. Like, that one draw was like enough to make the run over, basically. I think that draw was bad enough that I can't really win anymore. Well, aside from a power pop bailout. There's not this. And there's like Spirit of Ash. Century like plays a card every turn to scale the thing. Guess is more than nothing. It's probably a better bet. I have to line the thing up. Pull from below is not dealing enough damage yet. It's just not. There's like a lot of withers to contend with. And reshuffle next turn. Turn's rough though. You can do like double defend. Yeah, we can't kill here, right? This is 5 times 11. So even with the full combo, we're just like not really there. Need to reshuffle this turn. Is that possible? Doesn't really look possible. These withers deal 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 3 cards replace themselves. Can you go like Deathbringer, Wish for the defend. But that doesn't work because we don't have enough souls in the draw pile. But in this line we get hand clogged and then we die. But even with soul, yeah, I have to play soul right now. So I have to draw both souls next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say we draw soul, wither, pull from below. We play soul. Yeah, that's not good enough. I could wish though. I could wish out a card. And then we can draw both souls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't get a wither. And then if we draw both souls, we can redraw into the pull from below combo. Which does a lot of damage. I don't know if it does enough though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The thing is, that also has to kind of be my entire hand. I mean, how much am I blocking for here? I'm not dead here. And then next turn, technically, I can draw into everything. Or we like play the pull from below, play soul, do the full combo, and then try to get into pull from below again to final lethal. But we have to draw both souls next turn. They can't be on the bottom of the deck or we're just dead. But I can't play soul right now because we're taking 18. If I take 27, then... Well, I'm not at 0 HP, I guess. But if I draw into a soul, then I'm forced to play it as well. And then I get another wither. And so I just have to hope to draw both souls. Then maybe I can escape. But this soul has to draw into soul. I don't know. Was there like a combo that I could have done that would have beat it? Probably. Probably some combo somewhere that I could have done. I mean, it's just the boss relic. Like, this run was on a good pace, but the Act 3 boss relic was just insanely terrible. They're just unbelievably, unplayably garbage. Like, all three of these are just useless. Like, I would skip here, maybe, if I could. That's how bad they are. Maybe I should just take the Parasol if that's the case. Maybe. I could see it. Maybe the situation is just like, once I see these relics, my situation is just so insanely terrible, I should just take the Parasol and hope it works out. Yeah, that might be the line. I was hoping that this like, it doesn't teach me anything is the problem I have with that though. Like, I take the Parasol and then I just play the act and like, okay, if I get good stuff, which it looks like I would have, the shop is very good. If I get good stuff, okay, I win. Like, what do I learn? I don't learn anything. Because my deck just ends up a pile of random garbage. And like, sometimes it wins, sometimes it loses, but like, what do I ever learn from that? I don't learn anything. Now I know that like this kind of thing doesn't really like. I mean, I kind of already knew it didn't work against Aeon Glass. I was hoping the pull from below would be enough, but like this card's just dog shit. without like some kind of enchantment on it. Or like the 1 power that puts ethereal every turn. Like you need so much more than like this like janky combo to actually make it work. It can work, but you need like a lot of stuff to make it work. Not just like this. This is nothing. This character is maybe... I think the Necroburner is enough for me to take an entire point off my rating from this game. It was from a 9 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10. Just because this character exists. Called Abomination. Like what are they? What is this micro? Like what is that? Like what am I? Like why am I picking this? Like. Not even looking at my hand, I'm just like playing the block cards that I see. Because that's always the best line. Play every block card in your hand. Need friendship, right? Well, we've entered the heart pull. Our free trial is over. It's time to die. Like, I'm getting this every single run. This Crucible? God, this is so cringe, man. Crucible is overwhelmingly likely to give you Entrench. It's pretty bad. And the Relic is most likely... Or soon, Dreamcatcher, Mall Bank. It's always Mall Bank, basically. It's like overwhelmingly likely to be Mall Bank. Oh, we actually got the Andriel. So we actually rolled the dual wield, right? Yeah, we rolled the dual wield. We would have gotten dual wield from this. I destabilize here, don't I? Yeah, this turn I destabilize. Don't think it's possible to restabilize after that. Well, that's enough tilt necro. I think I've had enough tilt necro for a day. Did I play like... Well, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. God, man. The card says 17 on it. Please explain why that card says 17 on it. Why I shuffled it out. I think I'm dead. Kinda dead. I go to the shop. Good start to the fight. Oh, you're dead? That's insane. Tips for A10 Necro. Don't watch me. That's for sure. At least don't watch me in the past, like, week. I was better at Necro, like, a week ago. I'm playing, like, exceptionally terribly on the character. It's kind of funny, actually. Like, it's pretty exceptional how bad I'm playing on Necrobinder. Kind of impressive. I'll get there, though. I'll figure it out. Some, like, crossed wires in my head for sure. I don't know why I'm thinking so much. Like, let's just go die and raid Papa. Fire does have a pretty sick and twisted sense of humor, doesn't it? That was, like, actually impressively garbage. Like, wow. Like, I die in this fight, but, like this? Not really. I don't really die like this. But, you know. Fine. I might take the day off tomorrow. I might actually just need a break. It's probably just too much. I've been streaming, like, I think over 60 days in a row now. I could actually check how many days of streaming I've done in a row. That's probably the main source of the problem, is that I can't keep this up forever. $36, $37, $47. Yeah, I've streamed 53 days in a row. That's probably the main issue. That's probably the main issue, is I just need to take a break. Yeah, rookie numbers. I mean, people have definitely done more than that. But playing a game like this, it's probably too much. I'm not 25 for Remeth. I'm younger than that. Yeah, playing a game where you actually have to use your brain, and then, like, doing that every day for 53 days might be a bit too much, it turns out. So at some point a break might be necessary. Maybe I'll see y'all after the cringe is gone, like Friday. Maybe I'll take 2 days off. Be back Friday after the cringe is gone. Yeah, after the patch and the well, I assume they'll get rid of the cringe, probably. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. GG's everybody, and goodbye.